Hey yo, welcome back to Mike's Tech Room, and I have a story about this watch, alright? So I've been looking for a watch, as y'all may know. The problem was, I've been looking for so many watches. I had a Fitbit, I had a lot of watches, man, and there's only one watch I could actually use, and the biggest reason was because I use a Samsung phone, and this watch is amazing. Um, Let me let you guys know, this came at 4 in the morning. And what happened was I tried to do a video on it. So that didn't work very well because I was tired, as y'all may know. That's what usually happens. So when I open a box, you guys might already be able to see that this has been opened before. That's because I opened it in the morning. But I'm not the guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna show this to so many people. Let me just, tape in all that stuff. And no, that's a waste of time. I'm just being honest with you guys. So it is what it is. So here we go. Let me read you what this watch can do. Alright, so you have lightweight smartwatch. That's true, I'll tell you that. Advanced auto fitness tracking, heart rate, and GPS. Yeah, that works very well as well. I'll let you know right now. And you could pretty much this is water resistant. You could take it to the pool up to 50 meters. So probably about 30 minutes, and then you have to let the watch breathe again. So let me make sure you got your sign right there. See that rainbow? Ooh, look at that. Alright, let me just make sure there's nothing in the back I'm missing. This is Wi-Fi. I don't have data on it. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, only because I already have data on my phone. The only reason you would be getting data on that watch is if you were using only that watch, and that wasn't worth it for me. So let's pop this open. Alright, there's nothing inside. I know, I already took the scumbag papers away. Alright, so alright, a lot of you are gonna ask me, what is this bullshit? And I'll tell you right now, what this is this is a longer band for your watch. As you may be able to see, it's a longer band, and I'll show you the smaller band in a minute. So here's your watch. Alright, let me wipe this down real quick. Alright, count me in at 3, 2, 1. Bam. Look at that. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so here's this. I think this is a smaller band, as you guys can see. And here's the bigger band. You guys can definitely see the difference. It's like 5-6 inches bigger. Alright, why don't we do this? We'll power the watch on, and before we do that, let me show you the keys. Alright, so what you guys can do is, this feature is not set up automatically, but if you guys can see, this is pretty much this can be, if you tap it, it can be your Samsung Pay button. And this could be your back button and menu button. This is pretty much your home button. If you hold it, your power button. I'll show you all that features in a minute. So let's just hold it. As you guys can see, you got your Samsung Galaxy Watch active. Got your sensors in the back. All that. And we'll let this watch power on. Oh yeah, while this powers on, let me show you guys what you guys have to expect. So with this watch, it comes with a wireless charger, alright? You can't have a USB charger in there. It comes with a wireless charger. It is what it is, but it's real. I actually like this charger because it's magnet, so you can just plug it in and actually will stay. The best part, if you have I think it's S10 series and up, and Note 10 series and up, you could do reverse wireless charging, which is like, I think they call it power share. So what you pretty much do is put your phone behind, and then you put the watch on the top, and it'll charge it. But the way this works is you can even hear that click when it comes on. Like, you just hear that, and then it'll charge. So first things first, that's what it is. Alright, so let's go through the watch real quick. As you guys can see, I got my always on display. It's not gonna do it now. Alright, let's try it this way. Let the watch. Let me tilt my camera down real quick. Alright, see if the always on display will pop on. Alright, doesn't want to pop on. Anyway, as you guys can see, I did customize my lock screen. This lock right here is optional. You don't have to have it there. I have it there, and I think it gives you unlimited tries until you unlock it, I believe. Hold on. I always get my pin right, so. But yeah, let me unlock it real quick. Alright, we got it unlocked, as you can see. Let's go. You got your weather. You can customize all this. I have my music. I have my steps. This is pretty much if you go upstairs, like, you know, stairs and stuff. You have your heart rate. The heart rate works very well. You have your pretty much home screen. If you tap this, it'll give you bigger view. The way this watch works is you have to point your finger and then drag, kind of like that stuff. Yeah. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. Alright, let's try that. So as you guys can see, alright, well, alright, whatever. That's what we get. You guys, can you guys see this? Hold on. Trying to make it a little darker. You guys can see I got Spotify. Oh, there's always on the display. Alright, you got my calendar. You can check your email. Y'all don't need to see that. So if I hold this button, as I said, you can open up Samsung Pay. So yep, there's that. If you hold it, as you guys can see, I have my power button and my touch sensitivity. Let's go through the toggles real quick. So you have your night mode, which means it's kind of like do not disturb mode. You'll have your brightness. If you tap on it, you can push the minus button. As you guys can see, it's getting dimmer, and then it's decreasing or increasing. Push the back button. Have your vibrate or mute. You have your clock. You have your do not disturb. Have movie mode. It's pretty much kind of a lot of these stuff are kind of like do not disturb mode. Pretty much put it on and no one will disturb you. You don't want to be that scumbag that gets all the alerts during the movie. Water drop mode is if you take it in a pool, you want to put that on because it'll cover everything else so it doesn't get they don't get wet. You have, yeah, you got your power saving. All right, this flashlight, let me tell you something. This flashlight doesn't turn your phone flashlight on. Pretty much this whole screen becomes white. As you guys can see, that's the brightest. Here, let me just flick the flash off so you guys can see how bright it gets. And you can, if you tap on it, it dims. Yeah, so if you guys can see every time I'm tapping on it, it's getting dimmer. And then it gets brighter. That's a SOS. Yep, so there you go. Alright, let's get back. Let me get my light back on. So if you guys can see. Alright, let's go through this actual settings. So you can pick different watch faces. The easiest way I think this is if you just push the back button, go back home, and if you hold it, you guys can see I can pick different faces. I like this one because it pretty much gives you everything. Alright, let's go back to the settings. Alright, have your vibration. You can change what kind of sounds you want. You want a long vibrate. Hey, let me put it on the table so maybe you guys can hear how this vibrate sounds. After a while, it just locks. I prefer to have that lock just in case someone steals it. Yeah, I'll put it on the table so you guys can hear it. So that's basic. That's getting annoying now. But remember, the vibration can actually drain your battery, so be careful how you have it. Have your do not disturb. There you got your display. It's pretty much brightness, font, background style. Background style is my favorite because you can choose different background. Actually, I prefer on this one, so it's a little dark. You could always, mess with always on display. I prefer it on so you don't have to, look at your watch to make it turn on. Advanced. It's pretty much the bezel. You can turn the bezel off so you're only touching the screen. It's pretty much it. You can capture this, swipe across the screen from the left. Pretty much to capture, you just, do that. So, yeah. And that's... I'm going to show you how you guys can get this, the lock screen. I think you can only do pattern or pin. That's it. You can connect this to a Wi-Fi. You guys can mess with the apps. Security is where you go. I have a lock. I just keep it on. I keep it on pattern because pin just takes too long. Accessibility, if you're, deaf, blind, that's for you. You can connect it to a new phone, which means it'll disconnect about this phone. Let's see the software we have. With this one, you get about 4 gigabytes, which was weird because on the box it said I got like 64. Which now I feel... And guys, 4 gigabytes is a lot. I mean, it's a watch, so there's that. What you guys can do is, let's say you're wearing your watch and you want to turn it off. What you do is you can push the watch down, as you can see it turned off. Or what you can do is put your palm on there and then it'll shut. And you can see the always on display. Put your pattern on there. What else are we missing? Yeah, and you can also customize these. As you can see, I can have as many as I want. Let's see. There you go. Alright, I'm going to put the watch on and I'll show you guys the heart rate and the stress level, how that stuff works. Alright, change of plans. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys how to put this on. I know you're going to be like, bitch, I'm not a baby or anything. I know how to put a watch on. This watch is tricky, so just watch, alright? What you're going to do is this, and then you're going to put it under. You guys know this part, but after this part, it gets kind of tricky. And then you're going to clip on the levels you want it on. And what you do is you're going to bring this under, and then you're just going to keep tightening. Be careful on which levels you do this, because this watch gets tight right after you put it under there. This is hard to do one hand. So let's go to the heart rate. Alright, here's the heart rate. What you're going to do is tap on it. And then measure. When this circle goes up to where the 12 mark is, that's when it's going to give you your number. Usually it doesn't take this long. I think you have to stay still. 108? What? Being very active. Let's measure that one more time. Alright, 98. That's better. Alright, and actually it'll tell you if it's normal or not. So, yep, there's that. Let's do the stress level measure. See how stressed I am. In my opinion, I think this is actually pretty accurate. Sorry. Because I mean, every time it works for me, so I'm very stressed for some reason. And you guys can also do this breathe then, which is you're gonna breathe like 6 times, and then it's gonna. That's pretty much it, I think. All right, let me take this watch off because it's that's tight. All right. So yeah, and it'll tell you right here what you have. And if you guys swipe down, as you guys can see your battery, your Wi-Fi signal, and your Bluetooth. So it's a good thing. Oh yeah, airplane mode. What you do with y'all know what airplane mode is, but I'm gonna explain it to you anyway. Pretty much it's gonna turn off your data and stuff. Power saving mode is actually pretty good because it saves your battery, but everything's limited. Now I'm confused. What is that? There's 2 battery thins. I'm not sure what this white one means. Oh, this is your power saving mode. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna leave it on optimize. What optimize means is as you go through with the watch, it optimize to medium or to low battery mode, and it's saying I have about 10 hours and 22 minutes. God knows how if that's true or not. Why is the brightness so low? Let's turn up the brightness. All right. I know, I'm not trying to make a movie, guys. I'm just going through this. All right. Also, what this can do, where you see the search button here, I can't do it right now because I'm using a phone to record the video. But what it does is pretty much, it's similar to Find My iPhone or my phone, whatever you call it. NFC, that's pretty important. So you could do payments through it. Bluetooth, you can connect different Bluetooth devices. You'll need to see my devices. All right. Touch sensitivity, that's pretty good. This is if you want to control your phone while you're playing. If you don't want to use your phone to skip songs or reverse songs. So yeah, I mean, I think I pretty much covered everything. You can do an app shortcut. So, I haven't done this yet because I just got the watch, but you can count your caffeine, log your food. So yeah, I mean, overall, this watch is pretty much amazing. Like, I do prefer this over an Apple Watch. Not because I'm an Apple hater, just prefer this one over the Apple Watch. Even the Apple Watch might have a, wider screen, but they're about the same. Samsung usually has a little bit more features than the others, but it's not much different. By the way, guys, I did do a video on the new Fire Stick I got, so be sure to check that out. A subscribe would be amazing. I'm hoping I can reach a good amount of followers, and you'll know how this goes. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's see. I think also, there's a bunch of different workout activities you can do through this. What's some good about it is you could pick so many of these. It's like not even funny anymore. You could just scroll and you can see. Like, it's a lot. But yeah. Once again, if you hold this open Samsung Pay. If you tap it, it'll go back. If you hold this, it'll just, you do have a shortcut for touch sensitivity, or you can just power the watch off. And I think I pretty much covered everything. Sorry if I made this long for you. But yeah, I think we're, pretty much good. This watch is amazing overall. I give this like a major 15. Like, that's how I grade mine. I grade my stuff between 1 and 15. I would say it's a 15. The only thing I don't know if I had an issue yet, but I do see the battery going down a little quicker. But once it reaches like 50, it just goes a little slow. So other than that, yeah, it's a really good watch. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and have a good day. I'll see y'all in the next video.